Hello and welcome, brothers. So this video I'm hoping is going to be very useful for you. It involves magnetising. Now, I didn't start magnetising my models until I got my Reaver Titan, because I kind of had to. I didn't want to glue the guns and things in place. And since then I've just been working with magnets for a few of my models. And for many of you, I would have thought it's your first, like it is mine, first experience of 30k models. And it's certainly my first experience of a Contemptor Dreadnought. Now, I've just been gluing this guy together. He's not completely glued because I wanted to show you what I've done before I finished him. Magnets. I've magnetised him. Not every leg and all the rest of it. He's got such a terrible kind of leg posture pose anyway. I really wanted to have more movement in the arms and things. It's up to you. You can just pick your weapons and then glue them. But this video is going to show you how to get the most out of this model in terms of looks. So I hope it's really useful for you. These are the two arms, which I've magnetised. And then, if this will be glued obviously, but and then what I've done is I've put magnets in the kind of power plant areas of the Dreadnought. I'll just show you this. So that's two pieces. If you've seen my unboxing video, you'll know that the Contemptor is just on a small sprue, quite a contrast to the Forge World resin one. The magnets I've used, if you wanted to know, and don't be afraid of magnets in your Warhammer models. Like I said, my use of them was born out of a necessity almost, of magnetising large weapons onto the Reaver. But I've used 10mm, 2mm thick neodymium, 1 kilogram full magnets. Now, it's probably best to use 1.5mm or even 1mm if you can get hold of them, and you might not need 1 kilogram, but if you go more than 1 kilogram, you're probably going to have problems. I'll tell you why you're going to have problems. Because I've super glued one of the magnets in there, one of the magnets in there. I didn't need to drill any holes. It's almost like Games Workshop are saying, hey, we're really sorry that we made the model unposeable, but we've left these lovely holes there for you to super glue magnets in. That's the message I'm getting, especially in the weapons. Because in here, again, there's a similar kind of hole that you can just put a magnet in perfectly. You don't even need to super glue it. They're loose in here, but they don't shake. It's quite a tight fit. So you can just use your plastic glue around there. But obviously when you're gluing metal to plastic, use your super glue. Sorry if I'm teaching some of you how to suck eggs. Make sure that they repel. They repel. This is my point about the 1 kilogram pull. If you're going to use a stronger magnet than this, there's no real need to. They're going to be pushing each other from a kind of greater distance, if that makes sense. So when you come to glue them on the model, as you can see, they're pushing each other apart. So try and keep it 1 kilogram. You can go a little bit less, but with a bit of force you can put them on, and then obviously when this is glued on as well, that holds the two sides in place also. But it's a little genius thing that I've kind of found out. I know magnetising models isn't genius in the whole scheme of things, but this is a really, I find, useful, helpful tip. So put opposite magnets in each of these so I can magnetise them, and it really helps because I can put him in any kind of pose that I wish. I mean, it's definitely more poseable than you gluing in place like that and then that's it. And likewise with the multi-melter, magnetise that. So there we go. And it just really gives you an option. It doesn't wobble about too much. They're in there quite well, so you don't need to worry about them kind of going limp, I suppose. And it just gives you options because you can just mix and match them, swap them out between the assault cannon and the multi-melter. Yeah, if you've got one of these in the box set, it is worth you buying, I've used 5 magnets there. It's worth you using some of your magnets to magnetise this, in my opinion, because it's such a cool looking model and it just deserves that ability to kind of be posed, really, and have your different weapon options. People have been doing this on Dreadnoughts for years, but I just thought I'd do this video to show you how you can kind of get the most out of your your Horus Heresy model. Anyway, thanks ever so much for joining me today. Thanks for watching. The Emperor protects.